have a written address here, but I will keep that and that can be circulated thereafter. But what is more important is the situation we find ourselves in our country today. And we want to call the attention of Mr. President that the masses of this country are suffering. They are being killed and maimed either by bandits or Boko Haram. The inflation has gone so up high that no one can imagine that a bag of rice that used to be 8,000 is now almost 26,000 and going to 30,000. The hardship in this country is so much. Unemployment level has reached the highest level. Those are the things that are happening. And government has no solution, not even giving the green light of hope that we can survive the next day. They have been swallowed in the valley of corruption. And yet the country has no direction. They made promises and they failed to fulfill their promises. And Nigerians are aware. In Ondo State, it is pathetic, where a governor rules with his family members and he believes that he's a monarch, or in a monarchy, in a democratic dispensation, with iron hand. And so, totally, and I believe, members of this council will go a step further to rescue the people of Ondo State from the bondage of the governor. That is the issue at stake. The people are yearning for a change in Ondo State. The government is being run like a local government. They don't have a state government in place. No direction. And as we are gathered here with our candidate, a man that has been tried and tested, a gentleman, the man who believes in democracy and rule of law, of course, a senior advocate of Nigeria, who is ready to discharge his responsibility with fear of God and the rule of law, so that evidence of democratic dividends will be for all in Ondo State. And so, on behalf of the leadership of our party, first, you must go home under the leadership of the governor of Oyo State to organize the best campaign. And we know that the people of Ondo will follow the market women, the workers, the ordinary people in the village will know they have no light, they have no roads, all the promises, they fail. That if we have Jegede as the next governor, and by the special grace of God, he will be the next governor. Amen. He will provide those infrastructures. But let us call the attention of Mr. President on the need to conduct free and fair, transparent election. Having failed in all his promises. If he failed to conduct free and fair election, then he must be inviting something else, because that is the best he can do. A situation where we must not allow the military to invade our polling booths on that day. It is a civilian government. It's a democracy. And people must walk freely to their polling booths to vote for the party of their choice. Not to be harassed, not to be intimidated. It is a key. And the president must speak out. He cannot keep silent, because Nigerians voted for him to speak. His handlers cannot be speaking for him. They should stop that nonsense. The president should speak out and condemn all the manipulation in the election. We are ready, and the PDP is ready to campaign and to mobilize the masses of the Ondo State people to come and vote. But the other side, and you know them, the APC, they believe in thuggery, they believe in manipulation, they believe in bringing security into our election. That must stop. We know we have the men and women and youths in Ondo State who will vote and protect their votes when the time comes. But who will go about their affairs in their campaigns from local government to local government and from ward to wards. Just today I came in from Ebonyi State, where the governor and the people of Ebonyi State gathered together at the final grand finale of a local government election yesterday. This is a party that believed in the grassroots. We believe that all politics is local, that we must, in our polling booths, come out en masse. In our polling units, come out en masse and vote and protect our votes. Of course, in obedience to the NCDC, virtually all our transactions, all our meetings are virtual now, as you can see. Usually this hall would have been filled, but you can see that we're obeying the protocols. And you can see the boards, they are hooked up, so that they are aware members that are not here are hooked up on the screen, as you can see. Gentlemen, we want to, by the grace of God, the country is moving in the right direction, in the wrong direction, and we will correct the ills and the wrongs of this government. We believe that the issue of Kama to control the religious bodies, the PDP condemns it. Government should not interfere in the affairs of the religious bodies, whether Muslim or Christians. They should be allowed to run their own religion without interference. Governments should bother themselves about the security of life and properties across the country and leave religion alone. Just a few hours ago, we received the sad news of a helicopter crash in Lagos from Ikeja. I think it was going from Ikeja to Okpebi, and 2 have reported killed in that accident. They are Nigerians. If our roads were good, not for the long-time maintenance, these 2 wouldn't have died. But I want to sincerely appeal to you for us to stand up for a minute's silence for the soul